Our plan is to actually start building the main house on Liberty Street 1 as soon as possible. We've got only base there right now, and we know where the walls were, but we want to fix the base, make the hydro isolation. We're working on the project with our lead architect who is living there. His name is Mirek Kašpar. He is also the architect of Liberland Metaverse, but he's a great architect. So we started to work on the new design of this main building, a presidential palace you can call it, or the governmental building on Liberty Street 1, which is also the seat of all Liberland companies. Originally it was one floor, or like 1.5 floors, but I think we will make it two floor this time. Yes, and that's another great project which I would like to feature. It's the first hotel in Liberland, which was originally designed for this property by him, but I think it doesn't make sense to try to do it here because the building permit would take much longer than constructing it in Liberland. Yes, but it's the fun part where people are complaining that the building permit, especially here in Serbia, I think we would probably wait 4 or 5 years to solve all the bureaucratic hassle. We will finish it 10 times faster in Liberland than we could finish the paperwork here in Serbia. At least 5 people are coming to start building their houses next week. Navit is building. He's going to start working on the airfield and a small hotel as well, boutique hotel. Tarik is also moving in. He's got construction business, our secretary. So he also plans to start developing his plot. So things are rolling very quickly, and I'm very happy that I know at least about 6 other people actually right now that are coming next week to start it. We're trying to work on the urbanistic plan a little bit, but I also like the randomness of people settling the plots and just building something right now. So we will have the randomness for next 2 or 3 months, and then we will see what people settle, and we will try to make some reasonable urban plan out of it. There is a quite interesting story. We've got this guy that wanted to start Liberland Railways at the very beginning, and I told him this is maybe too early, and maybe if you call it Liberland Railways, you will not be able to develop your business to full potential. So he started another company. He turned it into, I think, 4 or 5 million euro venture right now because he is running all these trains around Europe. But the other day he came down and he told me what are you're late with the building of the country. I organized all the connections for the train already to Serbia and Croatia 4 years ago. What's going on? So that was a funny story with him. He came recently. He's the guy that organized the regular bus line from Czech Republic down to Liberland, and many other things. He's extremely capable gentleman, Albert Fikáček, and then he already prepared, for example, the train infrastructure, where it should go, where should the train station be. We're working on the marina separately with some experts from Hungary. The airport is being organized by Navit because he's also a pilot like myself. So things are rolling extremely fast, and I don't think people outside of Liberland have any idea that we have basically done so much on the organizational side of Liberland. Talking now with the experts from Hungary, up to 1,000 people wastewater treatment plant. It's not expensive. It can be put there right away. The water that comes out of it is completely clean, and basically all the waste disappears. For the waste management, we're working now, and we have got very good contact with the Dráž municipality. But I don't think we want to actually give them all the garbage. Our plan is to build a major factory for management of garbage, for recycling. We were supposed to have a presentation for my birthday, but because of all these things that happened, we couldn't do it. But it's a great recycling plant which produces enough OSB desks, the desks for construction, out of plastic and paper for 400 houses every year. So we want to make a recycling plant which is I think missing in this part of Croatia, or even in this part of Serbia, and utilize basically the waste. We're kind of making fun that we will recycle all these fines that we got from Croatian police into construction materials, and that's the plan for this year already. That's not true that no media. CNN was here, Telegraph, one of the biggest Croatian media, stopped down. But for example, Radio Free Europe, they said that after instantly calling me for many months and so on, they lost interest after we settled Liberland. But I hope they are coming down. Or many media actually kind of lost interest when we actually started to build in Liberland. So I'm just wondering, where is this coming from? If it's some sort of higher order not to make news about Liberland, even though we had all these media super excited when we were just driving around the boat around Liberland, and now when we are building in Liberland, they disappear. But what we're doing, of course, is a bigger outreach than just a small territory of Liberland. We're opening minds of people for more freedom, and for some people it could be uncomfortable because they are like the system, the global system of control as it is. I would really like to invite people to come down to visit Liberland, and right now I think it's the best opportunity also to become a resident and citizen, and it's a time to start building Liberland.